Hello, welcome to my channel. This is your brother, ekfrimpongtheteacher, the teacher, and you're on KOKMinistries, Kingdom of Knowledge Ministries, imparting our generation. Today I'm very happy to be here with you, and I welcome you to our series on Advice 101. On Advice 101 today, we are looking at health, our health, and what to do when we are sick. We are looking at our health and what to do when we don't feel well or when we are diagnosed with a problem. The truth of the matter is that whatever led us to whichever sickness we find ourselves most at times has to do with the intake or the things that we take in. Most of the things that we eat results or leads us to sickness. Most of the things we eat leads us to sickness, and therefore we have to be careful or look at the things we eat. I'm not a master of the art of health, but I know that these 4 or 5 things I'm about to talk to you about will have an impact on your life when you are sick. When you are sick, you have to avoid these things I'm about to talk about. When you're able to avoid them, you stand a higher chance of recovering from whichever illness you find yourself. It is not a rocket science, or it's not something we all don't know about, but we don't know its effect and its impact on us while or when we are sick. Most at times when we are sick, we continue to eat the same things, we continue to live the same way. These things go a long way to affect us, or these things have a great impact on our health when we are sick. But we must at times ignore it, especially when advised by doctors that it is not good for our health. We can't continue to live the same way when we are not healthy. We can't continue to live the same way when we are sick. When we continue to do the same thing, we get the same results. Although we have been given drugs, although we are on drugs, when we continue to do the same things, we will get the same results. So we have to change certain things, and these are not the entire list, but these are the few I know. We have to work on these things. You have to stop eating sugar, stop eating milk, and stop eating bread. As soon as you realize you are sick or you are not well, these 3 elements should go out of your diet. You should eat foods that do not feature this in these 3 elements. Most of the times we think sugar gives energy, so we tend to rely on it when we are not able to eat, but it doesn't do us good. So we should try and eat something rather than depending on sugar, unless the doctor or the physician recommends that you eat sugar or milk or bread. Take those 3 things out of your diet. If your age is above 35-40, I would advise that avoid meat and protein food. A lot of protein foods, they don't help you. They make your system more weaker. These things are very, very key and very, very important. Also, taking lots of water when you realize you are not very well. So these things will go a long way to make your health better. It will go a long way to help you stay more healthier or to recover faster. Avoid sugar, avoid milk, avoid bread. These things will go a long way to make your health better. Avoid meat if your age is above 35-40. Avoid meat when you find yourself in an unhealthy situation, or when you are sick or seriously ill. Avoid these 3 things. Taking a lot of water, to help your system, to help your immune system. Also, if you have, for a long time, you have not had a running stomach, or you have not been able to peg yourself, then I'll advise that in that period where you find yourself sick, try and peg yourself so that a lot of the waste will come out of your system. Eat more green foods and avoid oil diets. Eat more green foods and avoid oil diet. Whenever you find yourself sick, these are the quick things you should immediately stop. Stop sugar, stop milk, stop bread. Avoid meat if your age is about 35, 40. Avoid meat. Avoid oil food. Avoid a lot of oil food. Then eat greens. Eat a lot of greens, veggies. Eat a lot of greens and veggies. Drink a lot of water. And if possible, peg yourself to get a lot of the waste out of your system. This is my advice to you on living healthy. On Advice 101, I'm telling you, it has worked for me and my family. I do this all the time. When you find yourself ill and unfit, try and avoid these things. You can't continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. When you do the same thing, you continue to get the same result. So we have to change certain things and see whether it will make us better. Then when we are better, we can go back to this stuff. Also, I'll entreat all of you to learn a bit about your blood groups and those foods that you react with. Study them with yourself and check whether you will be able to do better health-wise than before. I'll talk more on blood group and dieting, and I want you to see the wisdom in it. Some people have researched in Japan and Asia, most Asia country, they live by these things and they are more healthier than those of us who live and eat everything. So we will delve a little deep into it. We will go a little deep into it and see how we stand to benefit in these areas. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know your part of the story. Tell us your experiences. And let us know, those of you who tried this remedy, whether it has been of benefit to you, so that others can trust it and do better with it. We are here to make the world a better place and to make you knowledgeable than you were before or you are now. Thank you for watching. See you again, God willing, next week. Ciao.